lesson 2 in how to launch your first Facebook ad. If you recall, we're still focused on Tripwires. Today's lesson is going to be a little bit, or maybe a lot, shorter. Today we're just going to look at 5 classic types of Tripwire funnels to hopefully help you start thinking about ways you could structure your own Tripwires. Now, if you followed the action plan from last time, you should already have a couple funnels that you think you can make from content you already have. You know, your existing opt-ins, existing sales offers, or even, free content that you could repurpose into a sales offer or opt-in. So you should have a couple funnels that you think could already work. But after today's lesson, review what you have, see if it fits any of these models or need to be tweaked, or maybe you brainstorm something totally new that you think would work really well. What I mentioned in the last one is that these Tripwire funnels work the best when the initial free offer ties in some way to the actual Tripwire sales offer. But it can connect in a lot of different ways, and that's what we're going to look at today. So we kind of, these are just our own internal names for what we call these. They're just frameworks, they're ideas for how to think about Tripwire funnels. You have the cheese pizza, the Home Depot, the QVC, the fast track, and the cliffhanger. Also this is like the binge watcher model. We call it both, and I'll show you why. But let's start with the cheese pizza. Cheese pizza is really simple. I want one slice, and now I want the whole pie. So this is just like you give someone one thing free, and then on the Tripwire page, it's like, oh, you like the one? There's 10 more where this came from. So a good example of this would be templates. Say you teach people how to do sales online. Your free opt-in offer is an email sales template that gets a 30% response rate from cold audiences. Great, people opt into that, they're interested in sales. Your Tripwire page then says, you like that email template? Here's 10 more that not only get a response, but get someone on the phone, get them to say yes to your proposal. Basically, you give them all the other templates. This works really well. Someone's already geared up. You're selling templates to people that want templates because they opted in for free. It's really simple and it's classic. And this can work with a lot of different things, not just templates, but that's a really easy example to use. So the next one we call the Home Depot. The idea is, you give away the nail for free, and you say that nail, works, but this hammer, if you buy it for $12, will make that nail go in a lot easier and make your work easier. So a lot of different ways to think about this, but one example could be you give away a guide on how to make engaging images on social media. And it's using free software, other types of software, and people they download it, they're trying to make better images, but maybe then on the Tripwire page, you either have, you could sell them templates again that might fit, you give them the actual things they're looking for, or maybe it's you give them, say I'm a business, I'm Canva, I do easy image editing software for people, canva.com. I could offer that free offer of 10 ways to make beautiful images on your own, but then my Tripwire could be, a free trial or, $7, join the canva.com for $7, some kind of lead offer that brings them into the business. So you give them something for free, and then you sell them something that makes that free thing way easier. That's the idea behind the Home Depot offer. The QVC is similar to the cheese pizza, but it's just a whole lot more. And it doesn't have to be the same thing. The QVC is like, but wait, there's so much more you don't even know. So maybe your free thing you give away is, say it's 10, say it's back to templates, 10 image templates for Facebook. Then the QVC sales pitch would be, oh, you like those? Here's templates for Instagram, LinkedIn. Here's every template we have. So it's not the exact same thing. It could also be, not only templates, but plus tutorials, plus mini lessons in a mini course. So it's just a lot more. And this can work well because it's just so much more of seeming value. People got this one little thing that they wanted, and then you sell them something else at not a very high price, and it's all this other stuff. And so the overwhelming value of the QVC offer can make people make a decision. The fast track, this can work really well if you're a coach or you sell services. It doesn't have to, it can work for any model. But this is, sell someone a guide on how to do something. And then it's like, well, that's how you do it. But if you want me to do it for you, sign up for a free call. Or, here's how to make those images for free. And then you can buy, say, a 30 pack of images I'll make for you. So this is great for people that, they want the free thing and maybe it's a little more complicated than they think and that. You give them the guide that will help them, but then when they download it, you say, look, this might take you 6 hours. Buy this from me today and you'll have it instantly. So that's another good one to think about. And the last one, we called it a cliffhanger. We also call it the binge watch. It's basically something in a series. So we have a client, she does this really well. She has a 6-part lesson plan for parents who want to teach their kids like once a week a little different lesson. And so instead of having the parent think up all the different lesson plans they might want to educate their kids on, she gives away the first lesson for free. And then when they buy it, she gives them 5 more lessons, just 5 more weeks of lessons for $7. And so these parents are starving for content. They want something to teach their kids. She then gives them the rest of it packaged in a series. So it's like, well, I want the rest. And so it makes it really easy for them to make a decision. So those are the models of Tripwires. There's lots of others you could think about or tweak them. But hopefully you have something in your funnels either that you currently have or something you could tweak that gets you one of these Tripwire funnel models, because these all have been proven to work really well. So we suggest you start here. So your action plan, review the funnels you've already made in lesson 1, the ones that you've outlined. Figure out if any of them seem to fit something here. Also, then I want you to go and brainstorm maybe something brand new that would fit 1 or 2 of these models and figure out, what would a Home Depot look like for me? What would a QVC? Could I do a binge watch? Do I have anything like that? Do I have any mini courses that I could give away a little, the first module and sell the others? What could you make from scratch now that you know these models that would be a good fit? And then review that and see if you have one that is the one you want to use first for your ad campaign. And then we'll dive into that in the next lesson.